So you're back. Nice to see you, champ. In the last topic, we have gone through the introduction of VB.NET. In this topic, we will be focusing on storing data and different types of data. Let's say a family is going on a trip. The basic thing to go for a trip is packing. So packing is nothing but storing clothes or important things in your foldable suitcase or bag. Here clothes or important things act as values and variables act as a bag or suitcase. The use of variables is the same in a programming language to store values. As its name suggests, variable is a value that can vary or change. A variable is a name given to a storage area in a computer's memory. A variable has a name and value of a specific type. In short, a variable is used to store data. Variable names may consist of digits, 0 to 9, alphabets, AZ, and underscore, symbols. And the important part is, it cannot contain any special symbols as well as they cannot start with a digit. Now is the correct time to know some important details of variables. So let's start with the variable declaration. The dim statement is used for variable declaration as well as for storage allocation. We use the following syntax to declare a variable. Here is an example of a valid variable declaration in .NET. In the above example, A is the variable name while integer is the data type. We will be discussing the data type in the next topic. I hope so. Now you are familiar with the variable declaration. Moving on to the next aspect of the variable. Initializing a variable means giving value to the variable. The following example demonstrates this. Above, we have declared an integer variable named A and assigned it a value as a flag. Let me tell you, data types are one of the most important terms related to variables. So tighten your belt and get ready to explore the side of data types. Suppose you bid for a share on a new project. Luckily, your share got selected, then your account has certain money on that project. In the above condition, the account resembles a variable and money resembles a data type. Data types are mostly used in computer programming, in which variables are created to store data. A data type is a classification of data. The data type defines how much space has to be allocated in memory for variables related to it. They are used for declaring variables, methods, etc. in the program. Data type determines which type of value can be stored in the variable. Now let's learn the different types of data. Integer data type, char data type, string data type, Boolean data type, double data type. There are several data types available for variables in VB.NET. Among them are numeric variables and string variables. Have you ever heard the word integer before? Yeah, in good old days back in school times. And exactly where? I think so, in one of your favorite subjects known as mathematics. And exactly where? Do you remember that? I think so, in one of your favorite subjects known as mathematics. Am I right? Exactly, integers have the same role in programming but differ in some terms. So let's learn the role of integers in VB.NET. Integer has a storage space of 4 bytes. The default value of integer is 0. Values range between -2,147,483,648 to 2,147,483,647. For example, dim_x as integer equals 10. Char has a storage space of 2 bytes. It can hold 1 character at a time. For example, you can then store a character in the variable like this, or like this. Once you are familiar with char data type, it will be pretty easy to learn string data type. The storage space for string depends on the platform of operation. Strings are used to store any character or string of characters, names, addresses, descriptions, etc. For example, whenever you hear a term Boolean in programming, just remember the two words true or false. That's it. Its value can be either true or false. The storage space for Boolean depends on the platform of operation. Boolean and strings are similar to each other in terms of storage space. The default value of a Boolean variable is false. That means if you don't initialize a Boolean variable when declaring it, it will be automatically initialized to false. For example, it has a storage space of 8 bytes. It stores numeric values that have a decimal place. It stores extremely small and extremely large numbers. For example, this data type stores numbers, both negative and positive, in the specified range.